Is PlaytestCloud really a great and fun way to earn just by testing video games, or is it a waste of time? My name is Michael and I have tested this platform myself, and in this PlaytestCloud review I will explain all about how it works and also how much you can earn, so you can find out if this is really the right opportunity for you or not. So before I explain exactly how it works, I just want to make it clear why I today in this video do not actually give you an inside look, and I do actually not show me testing PlaytestCloud myself, because usually when I do videos I very often give you an inside look and show exactly how to use it, but I cannot do that with PlaytestCloud for a very specific reason. As you can see here, when you actually sign up or when you take a test, then you agree to what's called a non-disclosure agreement. That means that you are not allowed to share any video recordings, any screenshots, or any opinions about a specific game with anyone else. And if I do that, I can get into a lot of trouble. So therefore, I'm clearly not doing that, and I also want to respect the privacy that they give to their clients. So I just wanted to make that clear why I'm actually not showing you inside. But I have tested it and I know exactly how it works. So let's now go over that so you can see if it will be worth it before you sign up yourself. So let's start by going over how you actually join and who can even join. And right now I am on the sign up page, but if you just go to the main website here, then you can see that is actually for the clients, the people that wants games to be tested, because that is how we can earn to actually test games here, because they have different developers that are creating games, and before actually releasing them, they want someone to test it, to get feedback, to improve them, and to find potentially errors. And that's where we come in. We can earn by doing this and by giving this feedback here. So when you come to the website, then you need to go in the top right corner here where it says become a tester, and that is where you then need to sign up. And you can see here, when you sign up here, you can actually choose more or less any country. So theoretically, you can sign up almost no matter the country you live in. However, at the moment of recording this review here, they are actually only really offering options for the US, UK, and Canada. You can still sign up from other countries, and then they say that eventually if they do get any tests for those countries, they will send it to you. But you should not really expect too much if you do not live in one of those countries. If you then want to earn by playing games or doing user testing, as this basically is, then there are a lot of other options, and I will leave links to more information about that below this video here. But other than that, you just fill out this form here, and very importantly, you also need to here choose the devices, and you can see you need to choose the iOS and Android, and if you also have PC or any other devices here. And that is because that the devices are important for which games you can actually test. But also pay attention to what it says here, that you need to include any iOS and Android devices, because they do actually not at this very moment have any playtests for consoles or PCs. But maybe it will be there later. So if you have any PC or any other consoles or anything like that, you can still add them. But again, you should not expect too much if you do not have an iOS device or an Android device. So just so you know what to expect. And once you have filled this out, you just need to agree to these different terms here and then start testing games. And then you will receive an email with further instructions, and I will just jump over there and show you that email. But if you first can just take 1 second to like my video, then I would really appreciate it, because that can help my video to be seen by more people. So I have now jumped to my inbox where I got this playtesting tutorial or this thank you mail when I first signed up. And here you also get some more information about exactly how it in general works. And then later I will go into how much you will earn, or how much you can potentially earn by testing these games. Because one thing you need to be aware of, that when you first sign up, you get a test, and that test you need to pass to be able to get access to the paid tests. So the first test you take here, you will not get paid for, but it is also only 5 minutes. You will get a link to something you need to install, a game, and then you will have to play it. and then you have to think out loud, because that's how they get feedback and that's how all the tests work. This is just like a little trial to see how you do it and where you can learn exactly how it works. So how it works is that the program, or here when I click to install it, it will also install a recorder so it can record what I'm doing on the screen and while I speak out loud. So I will just say what I think when I play, and that is how they get feedback about how they can improve the games and if there are any errors in that. So if you do not feel comfortable about actually speaking out loud like this, then this is not the right opportunity for you. But if you think that sounds like fun, then let's now go over how much you can earn, because that's of course also important to know. So I have just jumped back to the FAQ section here, because here they very clearly explain how much you can expect to earn, because generally you will get around $9 for a 15 minutes playtest. And that is actually quite good money. That means that potentially you could earn these $36 per hour. However, it does not mean that there are always games available so you can just sit there and play 8 hours or 10 hours a day or anything like that. Sometimes you might only get one game a week or one game a month. It entirely depends what their clients are currently looking for. So you cannot say it's a job or anything like that. It can earn you a little bit extra, and they actually do give you quite good value for your time, and it can be quite fun, but it's just not something where you know how often you will be able to earn. But this is just a general rule of how much you can earn, but you will always be told in the email invitation you will get exactly how much you will earn for that specific test. And you need to make sure to keep your profile updated. You will once in a while receive emails about that. And especially if you get any new devices, you need to make sure to add that to your profile, because that can increase your chances of getting more tests. But when you have then done tests and you have earned, then you of course also need to know how you can get your earnings out. And as they clearly mention here, they do pay out via PayPal. So you can only get paid via PayPal, but it's also a great way to get cash. But if you prefer other payout methods, then that's not an option here. And then PlaytestCloud is just not for you. So as you can see, PlaytestCloud is actually a legit platform that will allow you to play video games, and you can earn quite good money, and it can be really fun at the same time. So overall, I actually like the platform, and I think it can be a fun way to earn a little bit extra. You just need to do it with the right expectations, because even though you can potentially earn around $36 per hour, that does not mean that you can do it as a full-time job, because there is no guarantee how often you will get a test. It might be once per week, it might be once per month, sometimes maybe more, sometimes maybe less. So it's just something to do as a little bit extra once in a while if you like playing games and you also would like to give feedback about it at the same time. But if you want even more information about PlaytestCloud or about other sites that will allow you to play games and where it's sometimes a lot easier because you do not need to record your screen or anything like that, then I have all that information on my website, and I will leave links to that below this video here. So make sure to check that out. And also, if this video helped you, make sure to hit the like button, and also don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time there's a video with tips and tricks about how to get the most out of get paid to sites, paid service sites, and other free ways to earn some extra cash on the site online.